This what y'all been wanting? This what they waiting for? Okay. Queen. Neck tat say Onika. I got more slaps than Aretha. When you lose the queen, niggas friendly.
It's me. I miss you guys. Like, it's been a while since I have done a video without makeup, but I was like, this week I don't have an excuse not to upload. Like, come on, everything is okay. I just don't feel to put on no makeup. I was just not feeling to put on no makeup today, guys. But I'm so pretty, you know. But let's get right into this video. So, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, Onika Banfield, the one and only transgender woman the one and only YouTuber, transgender YouTuber from Trinidad and Tobago, living in London. Okay. Now I realize you're like it's comments, you're like the story time, you'll love that. So let me hit your it. Let me hit your it. Because today's story time is very, very spicy. And I'm doing this for beginners and just my first experience. By the title of the video, know what today's story is about. You're nasty cheeky little people. But let's get into it. So, the first time I had anal sex, and I'm giving you advice for the people who want to try it. But everyone's experience is different. Now, the first time I did it, I was sexual harassed. So we are skipping to the first time I did it when I was in love. Okay, that's another story for another time. Okay. So the first time it happened with someone that I was in love with. Honey. So there's a if my father or this thought, but the thing about this is my father does not know about my YouTube channel. He knows I have a YouTube channel, but you know, he's not at all going to sit and watch me, you know. No, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. So that's the good part about it. So I was in Form 3. And Form 3 is class. In the Caribbean, we say form. In the UK, they say year. But I don't know which year. It's basically the second to last year over here. Because you all have 4 years of high school. We have 5 years of high school. So it's like your second to last year. And our third to last, second to last, because our last year of school, not second, third to last year of school, sorry. So yeah, our third to last year of school for y'all. So I was in Form 3, basically, whatever. And I met this guy, and you know, we started talking. And the first night, mind you, he came me for a drive. My dad was in Tobago. No, my dad was in Trinidad. I think my dad was in Trinidad at that time. Let me fix this a bit. Yeah, my dad was in Trinidad that time, and my dad was in Trinidad, and it was a Monday evening after school at Spanish class. So he came on because I wanted to be a flight attendant. So he came and picked me up from Spanish class, and we went to a lookout. There's a mountain where we could look out, and we were talking. We started kissing, and he wanted to try it. So I was like, I'm a virgin still, you know. I've never done this before. Than what happened to me when I was younger. So he was like, he touched me down there, and it was like, I'm at school clothes and stuff. And obviously, if I want to do it, you know, fresh and stuff, because I've been wanting to do it for a long time. But, because, you know, when you're in puberty and you're gay, honey, you know, and everyone is talking about the experience, all these boys talk about the experience, and you're still a virgin. But I was a woman, and that's always to tell them I'm a woman, so I'm not penetrating nobody. I'm getting penetrated. Honey, okay, let me tell you that I'm getting penetrated. So he came for me. We went to the lookout point, chilling and stuff now, and yeah, he wanted to do it, but I was just scared. And he was like, let's put the tip in. So I was like, what is putting the tip in? Because I didn't understand the slangs, nothing at that time. Nothing. I was a fresh to this LGBTQ life, you know, I was still fresh. So he was like, I was like, okay, but I realized I kissed the boy before, kissed me on my neck, and I realized my hotspot was my neck and my, nipples. So he was like turning me on and blah, 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 blah. Turning me on, sucking, give me one big hickey. And I was like, oh, when I reach home, there's a big red spot. So my mom was like, where did he get that from? But before I reached there, I pulled on my trousers and he came over me and I was like, oh, I do this. So he was like, okay, no problem, we'll leave it for another time. And then, continue talking, still kiss, I almost lost my virginity in a car at a little point. Sorry. But yeah, I almost lost my virginity in a little car. In a car at a lookout point. I was so like get a long time. But yeah, we continued talking, started dating, and mind you, I was 17 and this guy was like in his 30s. So my first boyfriend was 30 something. Like 30, I think 30. 31, around there, but he was in his early 30s, either 30 or 31, I forgot. And so I told my mom about it. And she was like, what? And blah, blah, blah. She was like, okay, that's the way your father find out. And the second time I was gonna do it, we went to his house. So what I did, I skipped Spanish class. Okay, I skipped. So I used to have Spanish class on a Monday and a Friday. So Spanish lessons after school is extra lessons, basically. So I skipped it. And when I skipped it now, we went to his house quickly. I had a shower. He showed me how to douche. And I didn't really douche much. I just did it once. And he was like, because it was my first time, I was a bit hairy down there. So he shaved me up and stuff. Looking back now, I'm so embarrassed, but I trusted him, because I liked him and was my first boyfriend. So, he used to be doing that in the shower and stuff. So, lift me up, carry me to the bedroom. I was not that big that time. I think I'll put a picture and show you my size at that time, yeah? I used to look right here. So, I was not that big at that time, but, yeah, I was, a good size. And we went into the room, started doing orals. And first time I got rimmed. Who know what is rimming, okay? First time I got rimmed. First time someone penetrated me down front and back. Not penetrate, but the front. Suck the lollipop and eat the toast salad. Let's use those words to cover it up, right? So my lollipop got sucked. I eat toast salad. And I was like, wow, okay, this is what it feels like. Wow, okay. So I was like, that feeling was like, bruv. So then now he was like ready to penetrate. And he put lube, and then he strap on, put on the rubber ducky, and when he put on the rubber ducky, he took his time. So it was doggy was the first position, right? Doggy, and then, there is a crack. When that first muscle, I was so relaxed, that first muscle just cracked open so nicely. That muscle just cracked open nicely, honey. And it was a little painful. Then he took his time, and it was like the next muscle, because it's like first muscle, second muscle, and it's like, ooh. So he was like, damn, I need to come out. I was like, why? Because you're so tight, I was like, okay, you're gonna come already, and I'm now open up to you. So, he was, what he pulled out, then went back in, and then gravity lately, you know, he starts, honey, and I was like, honey, Jesus. I was like all over that mattress. Then he flipped me over and he did missionary, mommy and daddy, Roosevelt. You know, all the names for it. I'm calling all the names for it. You know, so he was doing mommy and daddy. And honey, whew. So I almost came on myself without he touching me. And when I did, because he kissed me here, at the same time I did this. When I did that, he ended up, you know, came in fast and stuff. I'm not making up this. Listen to me. My first, I always tell everybody, my first experience of having anal sex. And listen, it was, and I will always tell people, when girl, boy, child, animal, not child, sorry, girl, boy, animal, place thing. When you are going to lose your virginity, make sure and do it to someone that you know you're gonna have a good time, someone you trust and think you know what he's doing. Because I am being honest, I was not gonna lose my virginity in the back there to nobody that didn't know what I was doing. Because I did my research on this guy, and apparently, you know, so honey, and I was there, honey, and after the whole experience, I went home and I was like, my face was red and my neck was red, and my stepmom was like, "You're having sex?" I was like, "No." She said, "Don't lie to me." I was like, "Mommy, no." And she said, "Why your neck is so red?" I was like, "There's an ant's bite." Because that's what he said to say, it's an ant's bite. And mommy said, "Who told you to say that's an ant's bite?" And I told her about the boyfriend, but I didn't tell her we had sex the first time. So I didn't tell her everything, and she said, "You know, you have to hide that from your father." And so I think you take ice, if you want to get down and hickey, you take ice and rub it on the spot. And or if you don't know the ice, I think you take a comb, the back of the comb, and smoothen off the blood. There's the two tricks, honey. The first one, it works. It works. If you want to get rid of a hickey, honey, they work. Okay? The tricks and them work. Trust me. They do work. But my advice to someone that wants to try anal sex now is that douching is not healthy. And I always say this, douching is not healthy. But if you're going to douche, they always say douche until the water comes clean. So you go in the position and you go in the upright position and you douche and you jump. So basically, it's called enema or douche. One or two, it's called a name. For wherever you're watching this video, it's either called enema or douche bottle. It's the water. You insert the water into your anal and you lie down in a doggy position. But your head must be up. Your head must be facing the ground and your bum must be up, or you lie down on a side position, or you jump up and down, honey. But don't jump up and down and don't hold. You have to hold the bum like this while you're jumping up and down. Because if you don't do that, honey, all the water will be flowing out and that's going to be a mess. But don't overdouche. Do not overdouche. And after a while you're having anal sex, you will know your body, so you will know if you're gonna use the toilet now, if you need to use the toilet now. And some people like a little what they call it, gravy. No. Not me, honey. I'm very scornful. I'm telling you the truth, I'm very scornful. But as I'm saying, you douche, you make sure, and don't, if you have pubic hair down there, I would say either you veet it try not to shave it and shave it to damage yourself. If you're shaving, go open a mirror. If you have a movable mirror, put the mirror on the ground and skin open over the mirror and shave, because you know men have a line below the by the bum to the penis. That line connect there. Yeah, if you damage that line by shaving, even a woman don't have that line there. We don't have that line there as a woman. We don't have that line, honey. But for the men, I'm just telling you guys, you know, for the gay guys, if you want to do it, so what you gotta do, and yeah, make sure and use, for the first time, make sure and use lubricant. Do not use spit or baby oil or Vaseline. Those are not lubricants. You use a massaging lubricant. As I said, do not use none of, I'm going to put the picture of them here. Do not use lube. Sorry. Do not use spit or baby oil or Vaseline for a first time. Okay? And just don't do it. Use a massaging lube. But I hope you all took the little advice that I gave you all for the beginners, and I hope you all enjoy the story time, because I have to cut it short because I don't have enough storage on my phone, so I can't do a long video. But I'll be back next week. Okay? So don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification button. And I see you all are starting to, you know, talk to me in the comments, ask me questions. I'm answering all the questions that make sense. Let me say this, because I don't want to feel I'm not answering the questions. I'm answering the questions that make sense. If you ask me a question that is with, you know, you're using this and you're not just using something and saying something dumb, I will answer the questions. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and press the notification button. And see you guys next week, Tuesday. Bye.